Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the first video for me to speak in English. As I told you guys before, I want to practice my English and I want to improve my English through my YouTube channel. So today I want to tell you guys and share on my English background. How did I started to learn English, and how did I actually fall in love with English. For me, English was quite close to me because I was taught since I was very young. My mother was an English teacher, so yeah, she taught me English since I was 2 years old maybe. So I was exposed to English at a very young age, so I could speak and I could communicate in English very well. I could use English in a conversation freely, and I can speak fluently, not a problem, since I was very young. So that's how I started to be confident in English, because my mother taught me since I was young. So when I was in primary school, when I was 7 years old, I went to the same school as my mother. She was an English teacher there until I am 12 years old. So I had no problems. English was my favorite subject. I could speak in English very well, and I'm one of the pupils that the teachers will find for any competition they want their pupils to enter. So I was one of the pupils that they would choose first, because I would enter any competition at the time. I just accept any offer, and yes, I like to speak and I like to talk. I like to I like to have some challenges and have fun. So that's why I built my own confidence through English and also in Bahasa. Throughout the journey, that's how I was inspired to embrace English as one of my favorite subject and one of my favorite language. Okay, besides my own Bahasa, of course. So English is my second language, and I was very proud of it, and I was very confident with it. I had no problem using English. So that's how I started. In high school, English is still my favorite subject, but yeah, I can write in English through talking, speaking in English was my main problem at that time, because I did not practice at all. I totally forgot to use it at home also with my mom. I tend to play around with English a lot, so that affects me. So when I was in Form 4, I told myself that I need to change. I need to change and I need to improve my English. And that is when I started to join an English competition, which is debate. I also joined a lot of competition for 2 years at that time. I was very active in a lot of competition, and yeah, it boosted my confidence level, but sadly it was not enough, and yeah, I am still lack in some parts when I want to speak in English. 2 years before, 2 to 3 years before, I didn't join anything. I was quite passive during my junior years, but as I grew and realized that I have to do something with my English, I went all out and I was very active, and yeah, I got into some trouble. But that's not today's story. So when I went to Form 6, I had my chance to improve my English. I had my chance to inspire people, because my dream is to inspire people to be comfortable using English, no matter when you are having your chit chat, your daily conversation, not just in your classroom. That is my dream, that is my goal. I want people to be comfortable using English, not just an academic language, not just you use for your examination, but also for your daily task. At least be comfortable, not being so stressed out when you have to speak in English. And yeah, maybe I could inspire people to be like me, where I fall in love with English because of the knowledge and because of the language. So that was my dream. I think that's all. I hope you guys stay tuned for the next story, and thank you so much for listening to my story about how I started with English. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for listening. So I hope this inspires you to learn English and improve yourself in English, or maybe have a boost in your confidence to talk. That's all, I guess. If you have any questions or anything that you want me to speak out, or you want me to share, you can comment below, or you can DM me on my Instagram. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.